When you talk about hybrid models, how do you reconcile that with OpenAI saying they want to move away from the model selector to just having a unified interface? Do you feel like they feel pressure to like, hey, look, when I have all these different classes, we want to route them to the right thing? Or do you think there's something else?
I would think that OpenAI wants to have a model that knows how hard the question is. I think that has to be the North Star for most people working on reasoning, which is the model will just spend the right amount of tokens on it. And if you look at a compute level discussion, in like what inference time scaling means, I think in plenty of ways, like hybrid reasoners might just be aged out, except for niche applications, because quality is so much more important than having 100x less inference tokens. It's like you just pay for it in compute and that'll get better. I think it's like really like that was something like Jensen said in his most recent, I think like Stratechery highlighted it or had the interview with him. And it was like, yeah, everything's going to be a reasoning model because it's going to get so cheap and they're better. And I was like, that's why it's like the hybrid reasoning thing is a little bit weird. And it's like, I always just will turn reasoning on unless it's a really silly query, like, like, what is this thing? So it's like, okay, like in 2 years, that kind of tracks, which like, I think O3 is also just burning money on us. I mean, searches 80 websites for me asking what paper it is. Like that's a lot of tokens, but it seems directionally like if that's the thing that works, that'll be the default.
Yeah.
At least in all of these most of the things the people that we talk to, whether it's coding or very high-end information economy, the value is there.